Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Call Holoyim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakah Kudash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping faith in the work. Shout, keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of First Corinthians, chapter 2, and verse 9. It says, "But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which power hath prepared for them that love him." All right. This is what the work is about. All right. This is what the faith is about. All right. This is we looking for something better, and we hoping for it. We hoping for a righteous payment. We've been storing up, riches in the kingdom. All right, and one of these days we are faithful to see it. Right? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Tazah. But we can't even fathom, even though it's written in the scriptures about the things that we'll have, mentally, we can't fathom the things that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has in store for us. Like, really. When we see these things, man, I'm talking about jaw-dropping moments, like a joy unexplainable, right? But let's go into a few precepts to kind of sort of get an idea of what the Lord has in store for us. All right, so first and foremost, let's go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 21. So it says, "Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified." Yahweh is going to take away all iniquity from us. We'll have our new bodies, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 52. Incorruptible bodies, right? Immortal bodies. We'll be all righteous, right? Like, can you imagine never getting sick? Like, ever? Can you imagine never feeling pain? You know what I mean? No such thing as heartache or headache. No such thing as stress. No such thing as fatigue. Can you imagine that? Of course not, man. I have not seen nor ear heard what Yahweh got in store for those that are patiently waiting for him. Alright? Verse 18. "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise." Can you imagine absolute peace? No more gunshots, right? Not even an argument. Not even a disagreement. All peace. What that mean? That mean you gotta worry about no high blood pressure, right? No mental issues. It's just all good. Right? This is what the faith is about, man. The Most High promised this to us. He promised it to our forefathers. Our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we are descendant of those men. Call Haloim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Harakak Wadash. Right? Look, man. Verse 19, the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory. Now scripture says the moon and the sun will always be here, just like the earth. So that has to be talking about something else. Guess what, man? We'll never be unknowledgeable. Scripture says the nations will come to us. Why? First off, to give us our goods and our due. And secondly, to be enlightened on how to live. This nigga mindset of darkness will be no more. Can you imagine that? No such thing as a nigga? No more? No such thing as African American. No such thing as black. No such thing as made up people. Which means no such thing as a lie. Absolute truth. Can you imagine that, man? Of course not, man. I have not seen nor ear heard. But man, when we experience that, and we really see that, and we feel that, and we live that, first and foremost, when we live, we not living, man. Look, even if you got money, you doing your thing, and you can go on vacation there, yeah, guess what? You still ain't living. Because you still got to pay your oppressor. And you still got to get permission to do everything that you're doing. Can you imagine that, man? Most High said the world was made for our sakes. Can you imagine getting in your chariot? Right? Yes, I said chariot. I ain't say car. I ain't say plane. I said chariot. Right? That thing that Esau calls a UFO or a UAP. Can you imagine hopping in that and going wherever it is you please? Man, of course not. Right? The Most High said this, man. Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Yasharallah. Can you imagine not having the answer to no other nation for anything? Can you imagine all of the nations around the world having the answer to you? Come on, man. Come on, man. Talking about the best of foods, the best of drinks. Can you imagine it? No poison air, no poison water, no GMOs. Man, let me go to the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 22 and verse 2. In the midst of the street of it, let me start at verse 1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of power and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and either side of the river Was there the tree of life, Salah, which bare 12 manner of fruits and yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Right? Can you imagine the earth being healed? Like you walk out your door and you don't see concrete and cigarette butts on the ground and empty plastic bottles and a trash pile and oil stains. And none of that exists no more. You walking outside your door or whatever your domain is, and it's just fruit trees and beautiful flowers and the greenest of grass and the freshest of air. And it's all for you. Can you imagine that, man? Verse 3, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of power and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. No more curse. No more Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68. Yeah, read that. No more of that. No more going to your oppressor and want of all things. No more bywords or proverbs. No more being scattered amongst the nations, not knowing who we are. All right. Verse 4, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. Everybody gonna know who we are, who Yahweh is, first and foremost, who Yahweh Shai is, who his people are. Everyone. There will not be an individual on the planet that won't recognize us as us, and not no blacks or African Americans or Hispanics or Indians or Jamaicans or Haitians or whatever. Can you imagine that, man? I want you to really try. Right? Verse 5, and there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun, for Yahweh power giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. Can you imagine your kid and your kids' kids and your kids' kids' kids just on top and good? Just open the door, kids go play wherever it is y'all want to play, and they safe. You ain't gotta worry about a stray bullet or some creep trying to get up on your child. No loose animal mauling your kid. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. Come on, man. Come on, man. And look, this the kicker right here. This the kicker. Chapter 22 and verse 10. And he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. It's looking like, right, via the prophecies pertaining to the end, it's looking like that time right around the corner. I said, I don't know if it's this week, next month, next year. I have no idea, but it's looking real close. Man, that's a beautiful thing, right? But this. Look, the experience of this is not really for everybody. First, it's gonna be felt by the elect of Yasharallah. That's what I mean. Scripture says all Israel shall be saved. Eventually, all of Israel will be righteous. But that first round draft pick, the individuals that get to watch Babylon burn, This is Revelation chapter 15 and verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of power. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of power. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of power, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Right? That's what you get with that first round draft pick. Right? Instant body change, no death by pain, seeing the fall of your enemies, ain't nothing they can do about it, and having a hand in round them up. Alright. Alright. But as far as everybody else, man, hey, most out there, y'all got to get born back in. Y'all got to come in through generations. All right, Isaiah, matter of fact, let me see. So this is Isaiah chapter 60. I'm going to read 21 again. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time. You're going to have to be born into the kingdom. It's going to be through generations. And you're going to have to go through some mental things while you're in the kingdom, because you're not going to forget that you was out here doing what you wanted to do instead of doing what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai wanted you to do. Eventually, it's going to phase out after generations, that thought process, but you're going to have to feel that. Let me go to the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter verse 2. Many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. You're going to have to feel that. Right? But at the end of the day, man, you're still going to be in the kingdom. Right? You just had to get it the hard way. I mean, the real deal hard way. So, hey, man. 1 Corinthians 2:9, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which power hath prepared for them that love him. Alright? Can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. So Most High willing, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, this place done way sooner than later. Alright? So with that, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash Shalom Yashalom.